again, everyone. Welcome to GRZ. Today our topic is about the US Constitution. So what is a constitution? Imagine you and your friends are inventing a brand new game. Before you can even start playing, you need to agree on the rules. Who goes first? What happens if someone cheats? Who makes sure everyone plays fair? Back in 1787, a group of American leaders met in a hot room in Philadelphia to do exactly that. But for a whole country. They wrote the US Constitution. Think of it as the ultimate rulebook for the United States. It is the highest law in the land, meaning no other law can override it. It sets up how the government works and lists the basic rights of every American citizen. Did you know that the Constitution is surprisingly short? It is only about 4,400 words long, making it the oldest and shortest written national constitution still in use today. You can read the whole original document in about half an hour. The creators of the Constitution, often called the framers, were terrified of having a king. They didn't want any single person to have total control. So they came up with a clever trick. They split the government's power into 3 equal parts, called branches. First is the legislative branch, or Congress. These are the lawmakers. They are divided into the House of Representatives and the Senate, and their job is to write and vote on the rules for the country. Second is the executive branch, led by the president. This is the enforcer. The president, vice president, and their team carry out and enforce the laws passed by Congress. Third is the judicial branch, which means the courts. Led by the Supreme Court, their job is to interpret the laws and decide if someone, or even a new law, has broken the Constitution's rules. They called this system checks and balances. Each branch has a sneaky way to block or check the others to make sure no one becomes a tyrant. For example, the president can veto, which means say no to, a law passed by Congress, but Congress can override that veto if they get enough votes. The framers knew they weren't perfect, and they knew the world would change, so they built an update button into the Constitution. These updates are called amendments. To change the Constitution is incredibly hard because it requires almost the whole country to agree. In over 230 years, it has only been updated 27 times. The first 10 updates were added right away in 1791. They are super famous and are called the Bill of Rights. For example, the First Amendment protects your freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of the press. Other amendments give you the right to a fair trial and protect your privacy. Did you know the original Constitution didn't actually guarantee everyone the right to vote? It took later updates to change that. The 13th Amendment ended slavery, the 19th Amendment gave women the right to vote in 1920, and the 26th Amendment lowered the voting age to 18 in 1971. Before we wrap up, here are a few fast weird facts about this famous document. First, there is a glaring spelling error in the original document. The word Pennsylvania is accidentally spelled with only one N right above where the leaders signed it. Second, Benjamin Franklin was the oldest person to sign it at age 81. Because of his poor health, he actually needed help signing his name. And rumor has it, he occasionally dozed off during the long, hot debates. And third, Constitution Day is officially celebrated on September 17th, the day it was signed in 1787. But it isn't a federal day off, so most people completely forget about it. At the end of the day, the US Constitution starts with 3 very important words: we the people. It wasn't written for a king, a president, or a general. It was written to show that the real power of a country belongs to the people who live in it. It is a living, breathing guide that still holds the United States together today. And that's about it. Comment down below if where you're from so we know where our videos go. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for more updates. This is GRZ saying be human, be kind.